Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette for our stair-step finals in our combination singles event here this weekend, December 9th and 10th. Our first match today in our stair-step finals, fourth seed DJ Merritt, who recently moved here from Waco, Texas, up against our fifth seed Lenny Nunez of Frederick, just north of this bowling center. We're in Lafayette, Colorado, just north of Broomfield, and Lenny's about 5 or 10 minutes north of that. Close handicaps today, Nolan. DJ's elected to have Lenny lead the match, and he's going to spot him 7 pins. Our winner today, $2,079. So, gentlemen, go ahead and shake hands. We'll begin match number 1. And, of course, you know we are filling in our followers about your heroics last week.
Yeah, you guys beat me up.
No, we didn't do that. We wouldn't do that to you. It was all Sledgester's fault.
My phone was ringing off the
Was it really?
the beating I was taking.
Oh, God.
From you and you and James had.
James, it was all James's fault, actually.
I do believe.
But I'm glad that you bowled good. I really am. And you bowled with some great guys. In fact, it was funny.
Guys.
I was down at Wheat Ridge on Friday night. Carl Schmidt was down there bowling. And he said, "Yeah, sorry, we stole your color, man." He says, "We drug him in there kicking and screaming the whole way." I said, "Yeah, sure you did."
Yeah.
Nolan's going, "Where do we go, baby?" Bowl with 2 Hall of Famers. Yeah. Let me do that. All right. Good shot by Lenny, so he's got his spare in the first. Lenny had a great weekend. He broke the second game 300 putt in qualifying this morning, so he made $500. High prepaid series, $78. Made the finals. The only thing he didn't do, he didn't get in the sweepers.
Well,
yeah, but understand,
share the wealth.
Yeah, and I told him that. I said he had that Christmas spirit. He wanted to just spread it around. Our first look at DJ Merritt, and he's got. Amazing. It's a good look. No, it's a good look. Don't get me wrong, but he doesn't have a lot of room. He could just as easily leave it 2, 4, 8, 10 or week 10. He's got to be perfect out there. I mean, he likes it out there. That's his A game. But there is margin for disaster. Let's put it that way.
I did not see anybody playing out there.
No.
Is he the only one that played out there?
Pretty much. And he barely got in. It took him 2 or 3 times to get in. He throws a great ball. Now that one he must point it. See, there's absolutely no room. And you remember that from that last longer pattern.
Yes.
We tried, you tried to get out there and play it, but if you angled it a little bit, you hit that stream and the ball does nothing. You got to go straight up. And again, with ball speed being critical, it's even tougher on this pattern.
Closer to the cliff is better.
Honestly, I saw a lot of guys playing almost a fallback shot, and I thought they had a great look, right-hander wise anyway. Tugged it a little bit. Got lucky. Okay. All right. So he's got strike spare. Lenny working on a spare.
So I want to say something about Carl Schmidt, Scott Myers. They're great guys.
They really are.
Carl Schmidt is an amazing teammate.
Oh,
I've never bowled a team with him.
He's fun.
He's nothing but optimistic.
Yep.
Positive all the time.
Great shot, Lenny. All right.
And
he's
just a pleasure to bowl with.
He's my 7th man on my Thursday night team. A lot of times, basically, he's filling in for me when I'm out of the area, and he is a ball. He really is.
He's got a great attitude.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? It doesn't matter what we're on. He lines up in a heartbeat, and hold on, here he comes.
Yeah, bowled good.
Yeah.
Scotty really bowled well.
Good.
We were on the
because he's been struggling a little bit lately.
Well, he's been feeling ill.
Yeah.
We know he's a little mentally off. That's not.
I'll leave that in your capable hands.
That's not changing.
Oh, look at that! That wasn't that high, and yet he ends up leaving a 4-6. But again, it seems like it's risk reward. You either got a look or you got.
Yes, well, I told you yesterday I left 5, 8, 10s.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I need breaks right now, not 8, 10s.
Yeah, really. All right, so get the 1 on the strike, which he does. Okay. So he's got 48 in the third. And again, he does have that 7-pin handicap advantage. So it shouldn't hurt him too bad. Just make the match a little bit closer. DJ working on a spare in frame number 3. And then our third-seated player today from Broomfield, just a couple miles south of here, Chris Woolsey. And he's been on the show once before. Great shot. Good ball. And then the winner of that match comes up against Johnny Macho Camacho out of Denver. Johnny's looking for title number 2. And then Gary Fridley, who joined with me when the Masters started in 1995. So he's been with me for 22 years. You
had him last week, didn't you?
Gary?
In the finals.
Yes. Did he finish 4th or something?
I don't remember. I wasn't here, but it
seemed
like
right.
He was in the finals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because I had Jason next to me driving me crazy. That's good to see Gary Bowgood again, because he's really been struggling.
Not when he got out.
Now, here you go. Watch this.
Wash out.
See what I mean? You got no room at all. But now a player like this really isn't that hard.
Did he stay out there the whole?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But not only is the line tight, but the ball speed is extremely critical. So let's see what he can do here. Go hard and straight across it and take them all out with the ball. That looks like what he's going to do. Ooh, and just a little bit light on the head pin. So he leaves the 2-4. So he's open in frame number 4. 66 and a 4th.
He's got a nice game.
He does. He really does. He's got a great arm swing. If you watch his arm swing and his release, excellent. Lenny's right back in the match. He can take a 2-pin lead scratch and be up by 9 with a mark. Frame number 4 for him.
Maybe.
That was awesome. Good shot. Now he can extend the lead to 19 with a double here.
With Lenny up on lane 18, I don't see nothing.
No, you can't.
I don't see a pin. I see the arm swing. I catch the arrows in the arm swing, and then it's gone.
Yeah. I'm not saying that Lenny is.
No, he's a big boy.
Exactly.
He's taking up the whole lane.
And we're just talking big, like big. We're not talking like obese. We're talking massive monster.
That's why we call him the gentle giant.
Really? Come on. Ooh. Crosses over and just fortunate just to leave the 6-pin. So he'll have a 9-pin advantage with this conversion.
Nolan, I'm working on a solution for that problem.
Which problem?
Oh, you are?
I am.
Nolan's problem or your problem? Or?
Well, the visual problem of inability to see the pins because the bowlers are in the way.
Yeah. Well, if you could go out and go to the clearance sales, furniture warehouse and stuff, find us some of those 15-foot chairs that we just climb up on, like the old foul line. Remember the old foul line chairs?
I was thinking more like the old lifeguard chairs.
It's kind of the same thing. You're absolutely right. Yeah, because years ago, before foul lights, you actually had a foul line judge that sat on a chair up and watched the foul line.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, I did not know
that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Now those are
that's long time
ancient
ago.
bowling centers.
Great shot. Actually, the only place I ever saw it was the original Peterson Bowling Center.
Where was the Peterson Bowling Center?
The south side of Chicago.
You know, there is
eventually they did put in automatic foul detectors, but earlier they still had the foul line judges. Pretty wild.
That'd be a boring gig.
It's but think about this. You're trying to bowl, and you got a pair of eyes looking at you.
Right.
You know, you're looking down at the foul line. But like anything else, I'm sure they completely blew it off. Didn't even notice.
How often does somebody foul? I mean, it's not.
Oh, I'm sure it happens, obviously. But
that's high. That was
that.
actually nice.
All right, did he get a double out of that? He sure did. All right, so now we got a real close match.
He's up 12.
Good job.
I've also detected a pattern here with DJ.
And what is that?
He's perfect on 18.
Okay.
So far, 3 attempts, 3 strikes.
Okay.
So let's.
There you
He's
go.
a mathematical wizard, you know what I mean?
No, I'm just going to work a spreadsheet.
Oh, there you go. Wheeled it just a little. Yep. Angle entry. Just angle entry. Too acute. Leaves a 10. And again, bowlers, if you watch that, watch it again. He sent the ball right. When the ball faced up, the angle into the pocket caused a 6-pin just to go flat into flat gutter on the right-hand side. That looks real good.
It's money.
Yep. All right. Great job, Lenny Nunez.
Down 3.
Wow.
And also last week, I heard Scott was wondering if I was out on my bike.
Yes, I think we did.
I park my bike about September 5th.
Yeah, but look at the weather here. Lately.
I know.
You weren't riding yesterday?
No.
Oh, man.
No.
Well, you got to understand, though, that great temperature doesn't last long, and you get up in elevation, guess what? You could hit like 30 degrees in 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I was out there. It was
I've said you've been
yesterday.
out there. I've told people you're out there for the last 2 years.
I know that. But yesterday I took my bike out into the foothills.
Did you really?
It was about 25 degrees cooler up there than it was in Fort Collins.
Oh,
yeah, I was happy I had my insulated suit with me.
Sure.
But it was gorgeous. Blue skies, clear, empty roads, 35 miles of twisties on a motorcycle. Yeah, that was a good day.
You're in heaven. Yep.
I was.
Absolutely. Come on, Lenny. Come on. We were just talking about that spare, Nolan, in practice, 3, 6, 9, 10. I told Lenny, I said, Ken Sturgeon's been bowling probably for 60 years. He's made that spare twice.
You give him a hard time about that spare.
But I call it a sturgeon.
Yeah.
He leaves it a lot, number one, and he can't make it. The one time I told him just to reset, but count was critical.
Right.
All right.
That's money.
Frame 7. Yes, and he's still perfect. And he has a double to boot, doesn't he? Yep, sure does. Ooh, 3-bagger. Starting to stretch that lead.
Yeah, it's jumping up fast.
Well, and with that open by Lenny, that's even more critical. That's huge, actually. He can go out for 216. Best Lenny can do is 2-0. So, yeah, it's still fairly close, but balls in his court cannot be shut out. That's a pretty good
shot.
Little light. Yep. 2-8. Stood up on it a little bit, I think.
Cover this, he'll be up 26.
But I am impressed that he's able to have the guts to stay out there because there's not a lot of room. I mean, you saw that one. He tweaked it a little bit. He went dead Brooklyn here. He stood up on it a little bit, so the ball just didn't quite finish. Fortunate just to leave it to him.
Yeah. Could have been
but
a
he's
washout.
Got a great look on 8, though. Or 18. Oof. That looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So he's got basically 164 with a spare in the 8th.
It's up 26.
Lenny's got to go. He's got to go right now.
Nice thing about Lenny is he can.
Oh yeah, sure. I got news for you. Pretty much all these guys can. So you don't want to take any of them for granted.
I don't know.
He leaked it right again.
You're going to get it?
No. Almost got a break there with the 2-pin. That's both times on 18. He got it a little bit too far right. LSC News 182, and it's getting down to pretty much bye-bye time. I'm surprised you haven't jumped down my throat and said, I'm calling this match.
Well, it's not time.
All right. So Lenny spares in the 8th, but he's got a sheet and hope for major help here.
I feel like he tweaked something on that last shot, a knee or something.
He's had cramping problems for like the last. He said ever since he came back from Vegas in October.
All right.
His legs have been cramping up on him, and sometimes it's been really tough.
Get on the bananas, Lenny.
And water, of course.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Pickle juice.
And pickle juice. You're absolutely correct. Great shot. And people laugh at home, but you know what? It works. I mean, if you can handle the pickle juice, which I don't mind, that works. It really does.
I film semi-pro football in the summer from May to July, and you'd be amazed with the number of pickle juice containers They give the little kids the pickles and they drink the juice.
Sure, absolutely. That's cool.
Or you should get Vlasic as a sponsor. I mean, with all
Really?
the jars they've got out there.
Absolutely.
That's money.
Boy, I'll tell you what, does he have a look on 18 or what? So now
Yeah, but
we
he's
are
not going to
looking
finish
at,
on it.
it doesn't matter. This game is over. Because even if he opens in the 10th, he's going to shoot $190. Money could have 82 plus the 7 handicap, so it's close, but he's on a strike, so I think 9 total is enough. But let's see what happens.
There's your winner right there.
Great shot.
Great
Yep.
shot.
Don't have to worry about it now. So Mr. Nunez
Very.
going to go home in 5th place. $297 plus $500
Yeah.
plus $78.
Don't feel too sorry for him.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for me.
Well, I felt sorry for you for a long time.
Oh, it ain't doing me no good.
$297. Kick in the extra $3, will you?
Sure. I'll kick in $3 for it.
Nope. Wow.
It's got a luck,
See how
man.
high that was? And it carried pretty flush. Amazing. So he could shoot 224 here. 246 on handicap. Good game for DJ.
It's got a very nice
It
game.
was funny, the last time DJ qualified was the first time he bowled. Took him 5 times to make it. Made the finals, beat Jerry Smith, who's a great player in his own right. Has not made a cut since. He misses by 1, 2, 4. He was just outside. But now he finally got in this way. I think it took him 3 times to make it this week. And now he finally found the right ball in the right part of the lane, and he's a good player. So now this could be interesting. $224 scratch. That's a pretty good shot. Leaves a 4. But Lenny's had a great weekend, which is cool. So he makes a little over $800 between his 300 pot, prepaid series, and taking 5th place today.
Yep. We're at our Christmas party
Yeah,
last
how was
night.
it? How was it?
Really nice.
Where
we went
was
to
it?
the
Where'd you
fort.
go?
The fort.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. All right, converts to 4.
Went up to Black Hawk.
Well, of course, you had to do that.
Took a beating. Took a beating Friday night in brackets. Bowling. Took a beating here. Jeez.
Yeah, but it didn't cost you money here.
Here it did. Yeah. It couldn't cost me money. I took a beating.
He's so dramatic, Scott.
I
You
did.
really-
I know.
I did. I took a beating. All weekend.
All right, 171, 29. He shoots 200 on the nose, and he'll go home in 5th place, $297 with 5% of the mega pot. So DJ Merritt wins match number 1, and when we come back, folks, he's going to take on our 3rd seed, Chris Woolsey of Broomfield, and there'll be an 8-pin advantage in Chris's favor when we come back. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette, and give us a moment. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nolan Carruthers and I'm Nick Lasorsa. We're here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette, match number 2 of our stair-step finals this afternoon, with our winner today taking home $2,079. Match 2 will feature winner of Game 1, DJ Merritt, originally out of Waco, Texas, now has just recently moved here with a job change. And he's taking on our 3rd seed, Chris Woolsey. Chris living now in Broomfield, and Chris also moved here from another part of the country, but about a year ago on a job change. So Chris is elected to lead the match, so they're going to shake hands, and best of luck. Chris is a big boy. He throws the ball hard. Throws the ball a little straight. Sometimes it gets him in trouble. This pattern is very speed sensitive. Again, this is the new Carmen Salvino PBA pattern, 44 feet. They've tweaked like I said, they tweaked the legend patterns, they tweaked the animal patterns. The transitions so far that I've noticed, and we bowled on like 4 of them right now, the transitions are different. And it's taken guys...
they are different.
And yeah,
never even
and it's going
thought
to take a
about
while.
that.
It's
They
going to
are.
take a while to get used to it.
I like
right
that.
up 14. Boom. And that's pretty much where he's been playing, and that's where they dictate that you play the shot somewhere in the range of 14. But I think his ball speed is what causes him not to carry. I think he just blows it through the break point sometimes, but he can easily do that. He's a big boy, accurate as hell. So I can't remember where Chris came from, but again, he's lived in Broomfield now for about a year and a half, and loves the ball. When he's in town, he's out on business a lot, but when he's in town, he makes sure that he bowls every weekend, that he gets a chance. So
What does he do?
I can't remember. I know the one time we got on the subject of cars, he's an absolute car freak. We were talking about vets because I used to have one. He's got one.
Money.
A little high.
High? I
Yeah,
can't.
walked up on him.
All right.
He left a sturgeon. No, he left a sturgeon. Okay, Ken, here we go. See if he can make it for you. 3, 6, 9, 10. In our first sport league, we used to call the shot the Big Four. Because the odds of you making it were just like trying to make the 4, 7, 6, 10. So, let's see if he can convert this frame number 1. Nope, it's not going to happen. Okay. So he gets 9 on the first frame. And I'll tell you what, that spare is really brutal, especially on sport patterns. You know, we kid about it, but it's tough.
It's tough. You worry about leaving the sleeper, and on that shot,
and you wind up, you chop.
He left the 3 pin.
Yeah.
He took the other 3.
Yeah.
Inch and a half left, he covers it.
Well, he got the half board.
That's
there
trouble.
we go, 2, 4, 8, 10. You can almost see that happening. And again, there's just not a lot of room for error.
There's not a lot of room for error anywhere.
See how it's a tease. Because when he does it right, that ball faces up, and he's got a great look. But if he's off just a little bit, here we go. 2, 4, 8, 10. It's makeable.
Yeah, he threw 9 strikes his first match.
Yeah. And that's not going to get there. All right, so he's 9-9 first 2 frames, so he's got some work to do.
Next week is the end of the year. Is next week the end of the year party?
Next week's our Christmas party, basically.
And the next weekend off.
Yep. And then we'll have New Year's doubles at AMF Bellevue.
And I'll be off. It's going to do me good. 2 weeks off will do me good.
Yeah. Well, the week back home to see the families will be cool. It'll be a lot of fun.
I have to go to San Diego for a week.
Oh, shake that off.
Nice.
There you go.
Shot.
Great shot by Chris. He's got a spare strike.
It's up 30, Nick.
Yep, sure is. And if he's smart, he'll keep going.
Strike here, go to 40.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be great. Cindy and Derek at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood are going to put our year-end party together for us. We're going to have food all weekend, buffet style, plenty of food. We're asking members to bring desserts because, we do have a little bit of a sweet tooth.
A little bit of
Just
one.
a little bit. So.
I just need a good drink once in a while. I'm good.
Okay.
We'll see how that works out.
I think next week I get my bonus from Scott
Ooh,
Sledster.
there you go.
It's usually that weekend that I get
Oh,
it.
perfect.
Lucky
never
he
gave
got
a
the
chance.
10 out.
Yeah, 1, 2, 8. Yeah, and we're going to have. Oh, I know we're going to have over 60 door prizes. We might get close to 70, which is great. I mean, the pro shops are kicking in bowling balls for us. I got 4 or 5 bags from 900 Global, plus the stuff that we like to put together. We like to put together the Belgian chocolates and all that stuff. We'll have free singles entries that we're going to give away. It's just going to be a lot of fun. And we'll be on the new Dick Weber next week, 45 feet. And on the flyer, I said it was going to be a mystery pattern, but realistically, it is a mystery because we haven't bowled on it.
Right.
So at least they have an idea on the distance, and maybe a couple of the centers can throw it out for them. They can practice on it a little bit before we get there. So Chris is grinding away. got spare, strike, spare. Meanwhile, DJ.
Is yet to mark.
Yep. Third frame for him. Trying to close a frame here.
That's high.
He pushed it. Oh, and he got lucky. Oh, boy. I wouldn't recommend that shot. But he got away with it. Let's see if he can do it again. Let's get this gap closed. You know, I'm really worried about is Scott. He's gonna be gone for like 2.5 weeks.
Where's he going?
Well, that's it. I don't know.
What,
You
2.5
You got to. Well, you
weeks?
got to keep your eyes on. Well,
The
once
same-
we're done next week, we don't see him again until January 8th, something like that, 7th and 8th. Ooh,
Maybe.
hit it.
Oh.
Oh, it's got a major break there. Leaves it 10.
Cover this. He's still down 30.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going crazy, but
Well,
you know that's
well, you're going
been
somewhere.
true for 43 years. So
No.
Yeah, he's okay.
All right.
That's a brick. Yeah, he's all right. All right, so.
I am looking forward to next weekend, though.
No, of course you are. It's free food. You're an animal. You can't wait. This will be the first time that he'll actually be real early.
Oh yeah,
He'll eat all weekend.
but between
We'll
the,
be fasting.
the deviled eggs and the mini
yeah.
cheesecakes, it's like heaven.
Yeah, my wife's favorites. She loves making those deviled eggs, and our membership loves to eat them, especially Ross Kelly.
One
Oh, my
year,
God.
somebody took a plate of deviled eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was me.
and it was Patterson.
Was it Patterson?
Yeah.
Took a whole plate.
Yeah.
Jeez. What a nice guy.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Ooh, right on the face. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? Wow. I tried to make that one.
You know, the way to get that's to go after the 6.
Yeah.
But at this stage of the game, just get your 2.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Absolutely. Yeah, because it's so close and he had the lead. So.
Yeah. But if you had to have it,
Oof.
you'd have to go for the 6.
Yeah, yeah. Or you would have to hit the 4 so light going away
Come off
that
the
it
8.
actually goes in front of that pin,
The 8 pin?
and deflects it enough to hit the 6.
Yeah.
But either way, it's not easy. I'm trying to figure out what that was. Was that a 7?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's see what he can do. All right, he gets his 2. That's okay. So he's going to wind up with 2. So he's actually going to have 66 in the 4th.
Still up 16.
Yeah, the 7-pin slid to its
Yeah,
left.
Okay. And meanwhile, DJ 58, so he's down 8 scratch and another 8, so he's down 16.
Did the Broncos actually win?
They shut him out. But again, they were playing the Jets, so don't get excited.
The only game this year I bet on. And I didn't bet for Broncos.
Of course not. You just figured they were going to completely slide and go right in the gutter.
Oh, I figured they were going for that first draft pick.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Great shot. Now you notice his ball speed was down just a little bit, and did you see how the ball kind of shaped at the very end?
He walked
And that's
in
all he has to
really
do.
nice.
Yeah, that's all he has to do. But if he throws it too hard, he never gives the ball a chance. But I like the options inside much better than I like it out on a ditch. You have recovery, and you have the other side of the head pin that if you miss left, you can still get away with something. Good shot. Boy, he's got a great look on 18, tell you what. Okay. He can cut the lead to 6 with a double.
He hasn't struck on 17 this game. Good place to do it.
That would be a good place to start, absolutely. It's amazing that back home in Philadelphia,
Such
they
a
actually
nice
got
release.
snow. Realistically, got more snow than we have so far with that storm that went through
We don't.
a couple days ago.
I can top it. Oxford, Alabama got 6 inches of snow.
Unbelievable.
They had to
And
cancel.
Mississippi.
They had to cancel high school championship football games, or delay them because of snow.
Sure.
They were putting out alerts at 1 inch. When they got to 4 inch, they were putting the National Guard out on the streets.
Can you imagine that?
They wouldn't do that here.
4 inches, they left. They'd invite
put-
them over for chicken and a beer. Come on. 4 inches? Piece of cake.
Atlanta got 5.
Yeah. Oh, that's like 2 feet for them.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they got no equipment to take it off. Ooh, hits it thin.
Well, that's what my friend in
Huge.
Oxford told me too.
Big
Is
double.
Alabama has 4 snowplows, and they're all at airports.
Yeah, sure. I got stuck at Hartfield, Atlanta's airport, years ago, coming back from vacation for Christmas. We went from Philly to Atlanta, Atlanta to Denver, and they had 2 inches of snow, and the airport was shut down. We were there for 3 hours waiting to get out. And I went, you got to be kidding me, really? 2 inches?
When my
Inch
wife-
and a half? It was nuts.
When my wife was in grad school at University of New Mexico, they had a snowstorm right after I moved and joined her, and we took lawn chairs out to the intersections and just watched the bumper cars.
Yeah,
it was
really.
hysterical.
Oh, no doubt.
I shouldn't laugh at, but it.
Come on.
Oh,
Is that 4.9?
4.9.
Ow. Well, to be honest with you, though, it's the same way here. Once we have our first, significant snowfall, it's like everybody around, well, not everybody, but a lot of people around here have to learn how to drive in snow all over again. So, yeah, the first one is, it's worth the price of admission. No doubt about it. And then everybody says, oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't do this, I can't do that. And then everybody slows down and everything gets okay.
Especially if their license plates come from a state that
It's
never
not
sees
Colorado's.
snow.
But, yeah, the first snowstorm's always fun. Hopefully we won't see that until January sometime. I don't mind the mountains getting it, and they need it.
Well, we had one back in October in
Yeah,
Fort
but
Collins,
that wasn't a lot. All right, gets this one. So what do we got? 122. 122 in the 7th.
Actually, there's a part of me that would be like, yeah, we can skip winter this year. I got a motorcycle. I'll just ride all year.
We have to have a talk.
Going for 3 in a row. How's it look? I
Awesome.
Like it.
No doubt. It was absolute money.
He likes that
You
lane.
think?
He just took the lead, is what
Yeah,
he did.
sure did. That open was critical. Yeah, he'll be up, what, about 14 or 15 if he throws this one.
I believe he's lined up again.
Yeah. He's a grinder boy, I'll tell you what. He doesn't give up. He battles.
The last 5 shots have been great shots. Yeah. There's number 6.
Maybe.
Nice
He got
shot.
lucky. Came up light, but he got great roll on the ball. Great mix, gives him a 4-bagger. Now
Now he's up.
he's
He's up
Chris,
18.
Chris pretty much has to punch. He's got to punch him, put some heat on him, give him something to think about. Otherwise, he's going to be out early.
Well, we've seen Chris do that before.
yeah.
So
Not getting there.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Just never gave it a chance. 128.
He definitely needs this.
Yeah. Best he can do now is he converts a spare and punches for 202. And the same thing, Chris is in great shape. I mean, Chris gets 8 pins, but 210 with handicap, and got Chris DJ's on like a 230 pace if he punches. All right, nice conversion. All right. This is a must
He
strike.
has
ball.
to strike here.
Yeah, if he doesn't strike here, it's over. Because at that point, DJ wouldn't even have to mark the last 2 frames; he would still win. So our 4th place finisher today with the 5% of the Megapod is going to take home $322.
You commented about how next week I'll be there early. That is actually true because I was hoping to actually show up early enough to maybe bowl.
Oh my God, this could be scary. Come on.
Oh, I'll be part of the donor class. Don't worry.
It's over.
Yep. All right, Chris Woolsey's going to go in 4th place with 5% of the Megapod, $322. And DJ winning back-to-back so far. 2 matches done, 2 matches to go. He's going to go up against our 2nd seed, Johnny Camacho. And he'll give him a 5-pin advantage. Handicaps are real close. But any one of these gentlemen is probably going to have to spot our tournament leader, mark and a half in the final match, but not a big deal. All right, so.
It's actually not over.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
It is.
he needs a mark to close the deal.
Remember, he's also got a spot of 8, so.
Yeah.
But he's on a 4-bagger, so.
Right.
19. So he's got 140 something in the 7th, 160 in the 8th. If he opens 170, he can shoot 180. Little high, leaves a 4. It's all right. Good run though. First time he hasn't carried that lane. Yeah,
Needs
you're right.
this.
Because Chris,
Yeah.
Chris can punch for 191.
He marks here. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it real, Tell people that's why I haven't called this, because it's not over.
Here we go.
I'm calling it now.
Way to go, Nolan.
Well, it is what it is.
It is, yeah. So he can shoot 217 if he sheets it. He's going to finish first in the 10th frame here.
It's actually not. I'm calling it, but it's not over now. Mathematically, it's not.
You're absolutely right. There's the slightest window of opportunity for Chris Woolsey here.
We've seen it happen.
Oh, yes, we have. Over and over. See a 30-pin lead evaporate in 2 frames. Open versus a double. And finish.
There
No
you
doubt
go.
about that one. No doubt. Now it's over.
I'm calling this puppy right now.
Good job.
This has put me at 604 and 1.
What happened to 813 and 4?
I'm definitely going to build an app to keep track of this.
I know the
And
numbers.
he's not even close.
I know the numbers. I'm 604 and 1.
But it all resets again in a few
Oh,
weeks.
is that what it is?
Unless he puts this in the gutter. He goes gutter. All right, there you go.
That's not going to happen. Wow, nice shot.
He is going to be tough to beat.
He is.
We didn't do picks to clicks this week.
Oh.
No, it's too late now.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll pick Ross Kelly. No, he's not here.
Finished second last week.
Well, I would have gone with Lenny, so it's a good thing we skipped it.
Was Ross Kelly here this weekend?
Yes. Didn't make it. Actually, I'm kind of surprised he didn't show up today.
$5 right now. I say he strikes. Pay me.
I didn't say a word.
You didn't say no.
I didn't. No. You ain't doing that to me. Just because you're hard up and your
Hey,
Medicaid's going to end shortly.
I said he was going to strike $5.
Good
I
for
would have
you.
paid you. I would have paid
Oh,
you.
yeah. Do you believe this, Scott? Do you believe this?
That's fine.
It's so deep now.
That's
Thank
fine.
God these chairs are high off the ground.
That's fine.
Yeah, but the poor children running around.
Yeah, and of course Chris is going, yeah, right. It's over, and now I'm going to look like a god here. It's a shame. What do you have? You had 2 critical opens.
Yep. 2 splits.
Yeah. That one, that damn 4-6, that high flush 4-6, that was a little strange. And then he left that goofy one where he slid this 7-pin in between the 4-6.
That's just so you know. I keep track.
Oh, don't even go there. You are so.
I keep track of everything.
You believe us?
Yeah, but he leaves those sheets here every
Here's
week.
the thing, though. Every time I have bet him, and of course I think I've won one, I've paid him.
Yes.
I have. And I don't owe you squat. I don't.
Well,
So
5 from
and
that
that
one.
makes me 479 and nothing.
5 from that. 5 from that one.
No. You ain't no. I didn't say a word. I did say no. Not a chance. It's not happening.
Now up to
Nice
20.
try,
For
though.
those out there in Belgium and Brussels and Paris and La Quiga, he now owes me $25.
Oh, yeah, you're on drugs.
Only when I go to sleep.
Yeah, really.
Actually, Guten Tag to those watching from Germany, which was our #1 viewed
Yeah,
country besides the U.S. last week.
that's awesome. All right, so with the handicap, Chris Woolsey shoots 211, but not enough. DJ Merritt with handicap 239 to win his second consecutive finals match. So when we come back, folks, DJ Merritt's going to take on our second seed, Johnny Camacho of Denver. And again, we're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Coal Creek Lanes, and you're also watching Nolan try to take more money out of my pocket. But, yeah, that's the way he is. Okay, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a second. Johnny's advantage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, match number 3 here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette. I'm Nicholas Sorsa with Nolan Carruthers, my color man extraordinaire. Still trying to get money off me, though.
I'll get it.
Yeah. Okay, this match will feature DJ Merritt, who is coming off back-to-back wins. He's taking on our second seed, Johnny Camacho of Denver. Johnny's elected to lead the match. Gentlemen, go ahead and shake hands. We'll begin match number 3. Johnny's only going to have a 5-pin advantage. And the winner of this match will take on our tournament leader, Gary Fridley of North Glen.
DJ is averaging 220 on the ditch.
On the ditch and on a pretty tough pattern. There was some real struggles out there this weekend. I mean, the cut was in the 50s and 60s, so it's under average for their sport average.
Right.
So. Yeah, Johnny won his first title at AMF Bellevue, where we're going to have our New Year's tournament in a couple of weeks. And he only did that, it was only about 3 or 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So after being in the club for a number of years, finally getting his first win, now he's looking for number 2.
He's going to need a good game today.
Yeah, he is. He's going up against a hot bowler who's been on this pair for 2 games now. So Johnny's got to find it quick. And he gets a break, and that always helps. All right. And again, that's the one thing about playing in where he's playing. Okay, so you make a mistake and you pull the ball a little bit, so it crosses over the carry. You make a mistake on the ditch, you're in trouble. Mm-hmm. So the advantage is to be there, folks. Even though you might not like to play that deep. Learn. All right, DJ Mert, who's been almost automatic on this lane. Pointed it a little bit. Yep, pointed it just a little bit. Leaves a 3-6.
He shot 217 the last game. Started the game with 2 opens.
Yeah, I know. Pretty impressive. Well, he had a 4-bagger in there that helped, of course.
They always
and
do.
He ended with a 3-bagger and a 10th. So 4-bagger and a 3-bagger helps eliminate those opens.
That'll work.
Okay. He wasn't real
Thrilled
comfortable
with it,
that. He pulled up on that ball a little bit. He was thinking that he was going to hit that 3-pin a little light and not take out the 6, but he did. So, Nolan, we were talking last week, and the ratings were incredible. Like, we had a lot of people watching from Germany, and then it was, what do we have, 20-some from Belgium?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Good shot. Yeah, and the wild thing was, well, I told him, I said, what's the time difference? It's like 2 a.m. over there. And these guys are watching bowling, which I think is cool. That's great.
Yeah, they were just getting out of the bars.
Hi, baby.
Stumbled into it.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's awesome.
I got the stats a couple days later from the live feed. It takes a couple days to compile it all. We had live viewers last week from 31 countries.
Amazing.
All all around the world.
That's great.
Well, hello,
You
world.
you are world famous.
Hello, world.
Nolan, I'm world famous Carruthers. You believe this?
The top 4 included South Korea, Germany, Canada, and the U.S.
Wow.
U.S. number 4.
Yes.
There you go.
That's because it's football Sunday.
Brooklyn
That's why.
again.
And, okay, he only gets 5. All right. I don't see any hands up.
Yeah, there were more Koreans watching than Americans.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
You'd have got rich off of me on 5 pins today. I could have got you all hammered.
Oh, God.
I'd go for the lottery ticket.
They smoked me. Ridiculous.
That was funny. What was it? I'm trying to remember what year bowling was in the. I think it was in Seoul, but I'm trying to remember the year. I think it was 1980. I'm not sure. Maybe a little. No, later than that. 88. 88 maybe. It was yet an exhibition sport in Seoul because W. McMullen from Denver went over there. The oiling of the lanes back then, as opposed to what we were used to, were not even close. Now I'm sure it's gotten a lot better.
Is that when they used the foot pump?
I don't know
When
what
they
used.
ran it down there and
I don't know what they used, but the Americans struggled mightily. And of course, you had the Southeast players that like to play what I called, the helicopter shot, where the ball's basically spinning, thrown it at the head pin.
nice.
Great shot,
It's a nice ball change.
and they just basically crushed everybody. But okay, that's their game. You're in their house, and it's wild how they get out of the ball, but yet and I remember guys that threw spinners, basically full rollers, on lacquer years ago. And if they hit the pocket, especially light, man, they were throwing pins everywhere. They were tough to beat.
Yeah.
Irish Pogey confirms it was 1988.
Okay, thanks, Poke.
Is it going to get there?
No. Yeah, I thought I was pretty close on that. The Irish Pogey just chirped
he's
in,
a
and
student of the game.
of course, told us that Seoul. Yeah, the exhibition was in 1988.
He ought to
It's
have
hard to believe
the
it's
Hall of
29
Fame
years
up
ago.
there.
Wow, 29 years already.
And I was a junior in high school.
Don't go there. Yeah, but it took you 12 years to get out of high school.
I'm not going there.
All right, DJ makes the 10. He's
Down
kind of
5.
He's grinding. Yeah, he's down the handicap
Yep.
because it's a dead even match after 3.
Couple Dutch deuces
Yep,
going right
sure.
here. You want to make a bet on that?
Here we go.
Do you want to or not?
You see how hard up he is for bread?
I got beat up last night.
Oh yeah, you had to because you're betting almost on anything.
All weekend was tough. It was tough.
You know, when you get to be your age, it kind of works.
What
on
happens when I'm your age? That's what I'm worried about.
You. Ooh,
Oh,
I could have carried
man.
7 pin. I don't even worry about it anymore because I'm like way ahead of my life expectancy.
Yeah.
I didn't figure I'd make it past 46.
Right.
So I'm like I'm bonus.
Yeah, you got it by 25 now. That's
Oh.
awesome.
Oh, he's so bad. He really is.
You did kind of set him up for that.
That is.
Yeah, but if he didn't dye everything a dark color, people wouldn't even recognize
He's jealous. He's still jealous. The guy stays jealous. I tell him, don't be so jealous, Nick. I just live my life. I take what I'm dished out.
it. Yeah. Don't go there. Don't say a word. Just shake
get
your
up.
head. Shake your head and let it go.
I get up in the mornings. I go to work. I come home. I do book work. I do that all week. I try to make $1 or $2 bowling. That's not working out. I swear I'm going back to ping pong.
Ping pong.
Oh,
Wait a minute, I thought it was bull riding.
no.
He'd break
no.
every bone in his body now.
Yeah,
He'd be like Humpty Dumpty. It would take us months to put him back
I
together.
don't even want to look at one when I drive by it.
Yeah, why? They didn't get any thinner, that's for sure. All right, let's see if Johnny can double here, frame number 4.
Put him up 15.
That's going to be close, Nolan. No,
Wash
he never
out.
got there. 1, 2, 4, 10. But he is on a strike, so.
See, Johnny's doing the reverse of DJ. He loves 17 and struggles with 18.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny's in-laws, Leonardo and Helen Martinez. Leonardo was one of the founding members of the Denver branch. Now retired, used to work for Robinson Dairies. Great couple. They have their daughter, and they also have a son who we used to call the Bear. Ooh, good try. And from what I hear, the Bear's got 4 boys. So that'll keep him busy. We'll never see that kid. But he works for the post office. So hopefully everything's going well in the Martinez household.
Johnny is down 6 pins now.
That's close. That's all right. He got 3 out of the 4 on a strike, and that's cool. That keeps him in there. He didn't give any more away that he didn't necessarily have to.
Throws a backup ball at
He
washouts,
does,
and he does it well.
Yeah, and he does that occasionally at 10 pins on drier patterns, because it's more difficult for him to do it the other way because he throws a no thumb. He got that crossover Brooklyn going again, and he's perfect on lane 17. So like Scott was saying, DJ owns 18 and Johnny owns 17. And whoever can get that one break on the pair on the lane that they don't like so much is going to advance to the championship match.
Especially with only 5 pins of handicap between them.
Exactly. Yeah. Now let's see if he can set himself up here.
That's way out
5
there.
and
10 pin.
I'm shocked that it came back. I really am. I thought that had ugliness written all over it, and he just left the 10 pin. Very fortunate. These patterns are cool, though, folks. I'll tell you what, if you got a proprietor in your area where you bowl, and you can get on a website and check out these new PBA patterns. You got a PBA member out there that can print them down for you. They're interesting. They really are, and they're great to practice on. It'll sharpen your game up. Do you want to give it a shot?
You'll go to league and be huge.
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
that's the truth.
I mean, league, you're looking at 2 hours, right? If you're right-handed, and anything up to ditch on the left side. And sport patterns are altogether different. But if you can focus and get to hit an area within a board or two on sport patterns, and then you go into a league, you got the world.
Oh, gutter ball.
Didn't like the way he cleared down, unfortunately, on a spare.
That's huge, Nick.
Yeah, it's 88 in the 5th now. Now he's got a strike. Or count 10 here to spare.
He's down 4.
That was a big turnaround. Johnny's working on a strike.
Camacho strikes.
This
It
could
goes
be
to
like a 30 pin swing.
go to 14, possibly 24.
Wow.
He's got to get that out of his head.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. He's a good player.
He is a good player.
Probably crushed this for a spare.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Want to bet?
No.
He should have. He got it.
You got it, though. See? I saved myself more money. God, I'm lucky. I put you down.
You got a break right
Didn't
there.
I put you down as a dependent last year?
No.
For all the money I had to give you?
Nobody put me down as a dependent. You didn't give me enough money last year. That Brooklyn spare was huge.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. Sure was. But still, like you said, 88 in the 5th with a spare in the 6th.
Go up 14 with a double right here. Camacho.
Yep. Halfway home, our semifinal match.
He hasn't struck on lane 18 yet.
No, hasn't. But he's left himself some makeable stuff other than that washout. That was brutal. Let's see.
Maybe.
He liked it.
Shot.
Liked it right off his hand, and he knew it. Walking it out. Yep.
Go up 24 now.
Yeah, unfortunately, Johnny's battling some medical issues here, and he's starting to feel it.
Well, it seems the chat room has picked their favorite.
And that would be
Johnny's.
The kid just loves the ball. He really does. That's his outlet, as it is with a lot of us. But you can tell.
He's on the wrong lane.
No, he'll get there.
There you go.
You can tell he's in pain. He's trying to not think about it, but that's hard to do. Frame number 7 trying to throw a 3-bagger here.
14-pin lead with a strike here.
Ooh, close. He liked it. There's a 4. It's all right. Make the spare.
It's up 13.
Yep. Where is your bride? Is she hiding?
Down there to the left, way down there.
Way down there. Smart girl. You got Mutt and Jeff next to you.
Covered up, Johnny.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, I knew he was worried about that. And once again, I'm going to say,
Cross the lane.
Do you go straight at a spare on the left side when all you have to do is move your feet right, same target you're using for your strike, and make the spare? I don't get it.
Comfort zone.
I don't get it. That could come back to haunt him. You can't give a player like this an opportunity.
Strike here. DJ's down 12. How's it look?
I like it. Oh, it just creeped up a little bit. I think he left a sturgeon.
He did.
We're going to make Ken famous. Is he famous already? I'm not sure.
Is that
He's very
famous or
famous.
infamous?
Infamous.
You
Yeah, he might be
can. There's a
infamous.
lot to read on sturgeon if you Google it.
Oh God,
It's
I don't
all
know.
over the place.
I don't even want to think about that.
6-pin disadvantage for DJ.
Yeah, and there's and six count on a spare is not helping his cause either.
You know, we should create a parody Wikipedia page.
He did miss this the last time.
Yes, he did. He left the
he left a
3-pin.
pin. Yeah, and he might do it again.
He's going to leave the other one.
Oh, now he leaves a 9. All right, so unfortunately, he opens in the 7th.
Still a 16-pin lead for Camacho.
Very, very lucky.
3 frames to go.
Yep.
The last 2 frames for DJ haven't been good.
No.
Gutter ball, Brooklyn spare.
Yeah.
He was lucky to get the Brooklyn spare.
Yeah. Yeah, because it looked like he was going to leave
Oh,
the
yeah.
9.
Nearly a runaway Brooklyn.
Yeah. All right, frame number 8.
Confidence builder right here.
Nope.
High.
No. Yeah, walked across, leaves a 6.
Looks like that shot is gone.
Yep. And that's the other thing
Yeah.
with this thing. Here's the thing that I've heard from some of the better players. These patterns now, the heads go away, but the mids stay. So now
I believe it.
the ball's rolling up early, so you say, okay, I'm just going to move in. I'll move left. I'll play a little bit deeper. They throw the ball floats right. Doesn't react at all. So you got one or the other, and that's the learning curve that we're trying to figure out how to play right now.
Now, according to our friend Irish Pogie, the 3-6-9-10 is called the Durbin.
Yeah, I believe
For Mike
that.
Durbin, well, again, a full roller. Mike was a full roller.
But we call it the sturgeon because
Yeah, but we
of
call it the
Ken.
sturgeon.
Because
Yeah.
of how many times
Well,
he
and the
hasn't
thing
picked
is,
it up.
I'm sure Mike Durbin has made it many more times than Sturgeon has. Like Sturgeon's made it twice in 50 years. Yeah. The odds are with Mike Durbin, I'm telling you.
Yeah, totally. It should be changed.
In fact, Mike Durbin's son used to be a center manager at AMF Arvada Lanes years ago. Frame number 8, bounced it off, and very lucky. That had big 4 written all over it.
Cover this puppy up.
4-7.
Keep that 16-pin lead.
Again, okay, we're looking at a left side spare.
Crossover.
He's going to go. He should go 6 right with his feet. Play his strike target. Same ball speed, same ball. Everything's fine.
Straight up.
Nair once again. He's
And
going to go straight at it, and he's cutting the angle down. The miss becomes more critical than the make. He's got more chances of not converting than he does converting.
He missed it.
Here we go. Misses it right the one way, left the other way. There's no reason for that.
He's now
It's
up.
a killer.
He's up 5. Wow. His handicap is what he's got.
That's right. And it could be much worse. It really could. But again, we're talking about a 4-pin and a 4-7.
Basically 2 4-pins.
Yeah.
Play it the same way.
Yeah. And it's funny. Again, I was talking. When we were televising the fall nationals out of South Point, and we had the luxury of having Randy Peterson and Wes Malott talking for a while. We discussed left side spares for right-handers, and they both had completely different schools of thought.
Brooklyn.
It's all right. Wes believes in hard and straight, moving over, throwing right at it. Randy is the one, he wants to go right, and use a strike target and just walk the ball in, and which I prefer, and that's the way we were taught. But they, and they're both obviously very good at what they do. But they were adamant each way of how to convert left side spares. All right, so Johnny makes the 5.
Still leading by 5.
134 in the 8th, spare in the 9th. This is a huge frame for DJ Nolan. He can strike here. He'll have 133 in the 8th with a possible double going into the 10th.
He's had 1 strike this game.
Okay.
Right now he's lost.
Yeah.
Can he be found? Moved his feet left a little bit. Looks like he moved about 5 boards. Brought the shot in about 4 boards.
It's going to walk. Yep. You got nothing. You got no room.
He's down 8 now.
Yeah. He leaves himself a semi-difficult spare. 6, 9, 10.
Don't chop it.
Chop this puppy. Could be over.
Yeah, it could be very easily. That looks pretty good.
He's got it.
Yep. All right. No problem.
He cannot shut Camacho out.
Okay.
No matter what he does.
Yeah, because the best DJ can do is 180 scratch. And realistically, the best Johnny can do is 84 scratch. So you're right. And with that 5-pin advantage, he's even got a little leeway going into the last frame. So
all Johnny has to do is match him.
Yeah, absolutely right. $220 difference between third and second place.
And a shot at first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Way right. It came. I don't think he knew if that was coming back.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. When he let that ball go, his first thought was, uh-oh.
Washout.
And here we go. And that ball's set up really sweet now.
He's going to play it the same way.
I was just going to say that. Is he going to say, hey, I found something?
Yeah,
let me go strong here. And let's see if he gets the same ball reaction. But he's going to need it. This is the shot of the game right here.
He pulled that one inside.
Yep, he pulled it. Never gave it a chance. Never
nearly got away with it.
Yep, leaves a 3.
Johnny Camacho.
That was surprising. That was surprising.
Mm-hmm. All Johnny Camacho needs is a mark. Then he goes to the championship. Yeah,
best DJ will do now 170 plus his handicap, shoot 191. if Johnny, let's say he goes 9 out.
He loses.
62 and 27. Yep. So he needs a mark. All right, so 170 for DJ Merritt with handicap, shoots 192. Now it's all up to Johnny.
And we still have one more game to go.
Yep. Yeah, he must have a marker. He'll lose by 3 if he goes 9 out, or some semblance of that. He'll be short a couple pins, so he's got a mark in a 10th. Big 10th frame here.
He opened in the 8th frame on this lane. He's had 2 opens this game, both of them on 18.
Yeah.
Strike here and slam the door.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the spare shot.
Right.
Gave it a chance. He's in trouble.
He's in serious. He's got to make it.
Yep.
He's got to make it. Got to make it. Unfortunately, gave it too much help.
Has to have this.
Yep. If he gets 2,
he'll lose by 6.
160. He'll shoot 187 and lose
4.
by 5.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's a shame.
You lose by 6.
4, 6, 7.
I'd be
Maybe a little
tempted
bit
to
of
go
luck.
for the 4.
Well, you don't have it. Yeah, that's true. All right. Unfortunately, Johnny's going to end up a little bit short. Going to shoot 160 and 27 for 187.
Lost by 6 pins.
And
It's a
DJ,
tough one.
170 scratch. And with his 22 pin, shoots 192. So major break for DJ Merritt. Wins by 5. And our championship match, when we come back, folks, will feature DJ Merritt against our tournament leader, Gary Fridley of North Glen. And again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Cold Creek Lanes in Lafayette. We'll step aside for editing purposes. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers, our championship match here this weekend at Cold Creek Lanes in Lafayette, just north of Broomfield, but just north of Denver. Great little community and sprawling.
It's
sprawling,
absolutely growing like a
it's,
weed.
It's just going crazy. Beautiful area. Anyway, this is our championship match, and DJ Merritt, recent transplant here from Waco, Texas, has won 3 matches, and he's looking for title number 1. He's going up against a veteran, Gary Fridley, who we haven't seen in a while from North Glen, but Gary's going to have a 15-pin advantage. He's elected to have DJ lead the match. So, guys, go ahead and shake hands, and we'll begin our championship match.
It is showtime.
Showtime. Do you remember Showtime? Do you remember
I get
the gentleman?
showtime.
No, do you remember the gentleman that we used to call Showtime? Out of Colorado Springs?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Deion Sanders.
No. He was awesome. He bowled. I think he worked for the courts and he retired, but he bowled out of Colorado Springs. What a character!
DJ may have found something
We'll see.
on a missed shot in
Yes.
the 10th frame.
Yes. Nope.
That's
he's
inside
again.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Boom.
Why not? Yep. He's using the Camacho line.
He's lucky he's in this match.
Yes, he
DJ
is.
missed.
But you know what?
Johnny Camacho missed the 4-pin twice.
You have to
Well, sure.
run with the breaks.
Absolutely.
And if that's what it takes for you to win a title, you go do it. That's what you do.
Yeah, he put 20 up in the 10th.
Yeah, sure.
Johnny put up 9. And there you go.
Yep. Game, set, match. All right, frame number 1 for Gary Fridley here.
He's out there also.
And yes, he is. And, yeah, he's also pointing the ball a little bit off the corner, leaves the 6-10.
All right, make your pick for this right here, right now, $5. I'll let you pick.
Okay, I'm taking DJ.
There you go.
He's got 3 games. He's got 3 games on the pair.
You know, I
He's a
just
good player. I know. That's my Christmas present. I get it.
thank you.
But it's not officially.
Thank you. I did give you.
Oh.
All right. It's all right.
Gary chops at 10.
10 off to 6. Yeah.
which is easy to
Yeah,
do.
yes, it is.
I hate that thing.
I hate that spare because I'll chop the 6 off to 10,
Yeah.
8 out of 10 times.
Or the 10 off the one
it's
or the
amazing.
other.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Stupid.
Yeah. See, that's why we come back and bowl week after week. Because
I need 2 weeks off.
Well,
It's
we
right
keep-
around the corner.
well, I keep saying to myself, it can't get any worse than this.
Oh,
look,
thank you.
your official bartender
Thank
has
you.
returned. I like that. Great shot. All right, good comeback. Oh, Gary absolutely pulverizes the pocket for frame number 2.
It's nice to get drinks in the middle of a gig.
Well, you know, when you're world famous, you know, stuff like that happens. Well, you need that orange juice because, you know, you are getting a little bit of a cold. Gotta build up that vitamin C,
I get one every 5 years.
whether you need it or
Whether I
not.
want it.
Yeah.
That's going to get there.
Yep. Great shot. Great shot. Starts out with a double. Well, you know, and it's tough for you, and I know you have you're an independent trucker, but this time of year for you guys, I get it. You start out early in the morning. It's colder than hell. You know, you're wearing all the clothes you can put on plus gloves, and you're delivering all day.
In and out. In and out.
In and out.
Hot, cold.
Yeah,
hot,
exactly.
cold.
It's amazing that you don't get sick more times than you do, really.
Last winter, I think I was sick for 6 straight weeks.
Oh, man. Well, that one bug, remember how
There's
long
3
that
in a
stuck
row.
around? Yep. He's feeling it. He's feeling it, folks. Again, that's the advantage of being on the pair, although Gary's guaranteed second place money today. I mean, he walking on the lanes, he had 1,090 in his pocket. But
And he's still leading.
DJ in complete control right now. He's getting 3 great shots.
Where's
Let's see if-
Jason today? I don't see Jason.
Pool?
Fiddly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see him. Uh-oh.
Is it going to go?
Can he get lucky? Here we go again, 6-10. Gary started with us when we introduced the Masters division to the Amateur Bowlers Tour in Denver here in 1995. And he bowled for years out of AMF North Glen.
Don't chop it. There you go.
All right, makes the 6-10. All right.
I was bowling WBA then, and we would look at the newspaper and look at your entries. I couldn't bowl your club.
Right, because at the time it was 189 and under, prior to the
Yeah.
Masters.
And we would like, oh, look how many entries.
No, we were doing
And
250.
WBA would be like 70 entries
Yeah.
or whatever.
And
And it was a good club.
It was in its day.
But we were looking at your numbers, 300. I mean, we're like, whoa, that's not getting there.
Hurry. Oh, boy.
210.
210. At least he got the 8 out. It's makeable. Yeah, I laugh. I bowled the WBA one time because when I first got here, I was at the end of my gig where my average was too high, so I had to wait. I think back then it was 5 years. So I had to wait a year before I could bowl ABT. So I bowled, I went to Bolero, which used to be on Alameda in Lakewood. And they would take the top 4 on Saturday, top 4 on Sunday, something like that, depending on numbers, but that was basically top 4, top 4. So I bowl Saturday, and the guy that I bowl with, he's leading, I'm second. So I go, oh, okay, cool. I'll come back next, you know.
There's a split.
Wow, 4, 6, 7. So I said, piece of cake, come back tomorrow, get into semis, and, you know, roll the dice, see how I do. I don't make it. I shot 186 over and didn't make it.
For 4?
So, yeah. So that's when Carl and Dot had it.
Mm-hmm.
And Dot comes over to me and she goes, "Do you want to bowl again?" And I said, "Dot, I just bowled for four of the best games I ever bowled in my life and didn't make it. And that's the last time I bowled it." But then shortly after that, I was eligible to bowl ABT, which I did. But yeah, you had some great players back then. Fast Freddie McClurkin, Randy Scharf, Lenny Gaccioni. I mean, you had some players. WBA is
Lenny.
Well, that was the only thing really that the scratch bowler could bowl back then. Even though it was handicap, it was limited.
Yeah.
And they would allow when the regional came in, when Canales would run the Super Shot up at Tri-City Bowl, he would let the pros bowl that. Oop, almost got a break there. But yeah, WBA was cool. It was fun.
I drove from Salida to bowl it.
Well, sure.
And get a room.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was expensive for
Yeah, it
me
was.
to do that.
Well,
I mean,
sure.
It wasn't like
Yeah. You better be bowling good and cover your expenses.
leave Friday after work. And I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't come up every week either.
No.
It was like once a month.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so he's got possible 95. Oh, 105 in the fifth, even with that open. But Gary, unfortunately, he's got 2 opens, a strike, and a spare. He's got to get it back together here. Keep it close. Still got a half a game to go.
Yeah, he's only down 14.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Dropped
trouble.
it, but it's rolling up.
It is rolling up.
Ooh, he almost carried it. Leaves it 10. I thought he was going to get lucky on that one.
They had a tournament Labor Day weekend,
Yes, that was their
Was
big
their
one.
big
Yes,
one.
correct.
and I bowled Les Schishler in that.
Oh, God.
In 1992, maybe?
Okay.
91 or something like that.
Nope, that's not good.
Missed it.
Yep. Yeah, he pulled it. Things are not looking good for Gary, unfortunately. Yeah, we miss Les. Les was a great guy.
Great bowler.
Oh, please. You know, it was fun. Again, I've said this before, but when the seniors first came into town, they were at Celebrity Sports Center, the senior tour. And who is crossing on the Woodside together? Les Schishler and
Nice
Glenn
shot.
Allison on the same pair. And neither one of those poor guys could carry a corner. Neither one made the cut, but it was fun watching those guys bowl. Really was. And pretty much anybody will tell you, if Les started carrying 10 pins, it's over. Just give him your money and leave. He was one hell of a player.
Strike here, DJ's up 25.
Ooh, came up real hard. Fortunate just to leave that 4. That could have gotten really ugly. Yeah, when I first got into town, Les had a pro shop at AMF Northglenn.
Oh,
Before they remodeled it, when you walked into the front door, his pro shop was right on the right-hand side where the counter is now in the offices.
Okay.
And then he moved down to Elitch's for a while. Oh,
Missed it.
here we go.
It's not over.
I'm going to talk about this until I'm blue in the face. I'm telling you. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, they're comfortable with it, Nick.
But it's killing them. Unbelievable.
Me and you
And here we go. Now you got Gary. Gary's got a strike. He can put some
Take the
heat
lead.
on.
He can
And
take
all
the
of a
lead.
sudden, the
You and
game
I
is
agree with
completely turned around.
You and I agree with this. But this cat here, he'll cover most of those
Yeah, I
playing at
understand that. But
I know what you're saying.
you the margin for error is so huge. Set.
High.
Nope. Leaves a 3-6. And you know what, the break, I was talking to him about it. I said, you know, you're lucky. I said, because, and we went through the whole thing. And he went, you're right. So what does he do? He does the same damn thing. I don't know. Could it be brain damage?
I look at it the same as playing a 10 pin. I cross the lane.
Yes.
I don't want to play.
Correct.
I don't want to go straight
Yeah.
down. And the same with the left side.
Yeah.
I want to cross the lane.
Mhm.
I have enough trouble with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, we both
I'm a
do.
mess. He
Look at
missed
this.
that
Unbelievable. You know why he's doing this?
to give, so I can get that $5.
Right. it's a go. It's absolutely.
You can. I'll just run your tab if it happens.
No. I'm
Put
not
it right
running
up to
tab with
30.
you because God only knows how much you'll tell me I owe you now. It could be in the thousands of dollars. You know that.
It just goes.
The Nolan interest rate.
Yeah,
could
this
be a
is like the
killer.
Chicago interest.
Yeah,
rate.
really.
It just goes to 30.
Yeah.
25
Mayor
now.
Daley's interest rate wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Gary could double here. and take the lead.
Unbelievable how his match has turned around. Sit. Look at this.
Oh,
4-7.
gosh, who wants this puppy?
Exactly. That's what it's coming down to.
Who wants it?
Yeah, DJ's got 122 in the 7th, and he's open the last 2 frames.
Gary can get 2 here and be down 8.
Wow. Yeah, if he gets 2, he's
4. He'd be down 4.
91.
Going straight at him, Nick.
6.
He's not getting none of them.
I'm okay. I'm done talking about this. I really am. I can't handle it. On a strike.
He's down 18. 3 frames to go.
And again, you have to understand, especially in match play, where are you in the match? 2 means 4. He's within a mark if he converts the 2 out of the 3. That's going to go
Brooklyn.
left. Leaves a 6. And you know, we do have a sports psychologist on.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do have.
Tony Ritchie.
Yes, sir.
I told him when he joined, when I found out what he did for a living, I said, "You build an office up here, and I'll give you business till you're ready to retire."
Gosh.
It's just bowlers. Unbelievable. Okay, so Gary converts a 6.
DJ's had 3 opens this game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He can punch for 212. Scratch.
Yes.
Feely can go 184.
69.
169.
Yeah.
Plus his
99,
advantage.
206.
Maybe.
That looks pretty good, buddy. Oh, yeah. What a difference. You see how he went straight up the boards and how that ball just set up? And at like 50 feet, the ball it was beautiful going into the pocket. But you can't tug the ball. You got to trust going up the boards that the ball's going to do that exact thing that we just saw.
Strike here. He's up 28.
Yeah, he can just rock now.
You can shut him out.
Sure.
Not on this shot.
No, but
he can't go up 28.
He's in pretty good shape. Wow, he's got 3 opens and 8 frames, and he's leading. Amazing. Uh-oh. Sit.
Boy, I thought he was going to split again.
Yep, 3-6-10.
He's had trouble on that right side with spares.
Yeah.
This is not a give me.
Nope. And again, he's on a strike. Every pin he leaves doubles. So concentrate, focus, and make the spare. You still shoot 192 scratch with a conversion and strike out in the 10th. Still got a hell of a game going here. I like it. Yep, absolutely. Great shot. He's had enough practice on that 3-6 combination.
He had the 9 out of there that time.
Yeah, really. All right, Gary,
He
here we
needs
go,
a
buddy.
strike.
Yeah, he's got to rock and roll here.
He has to strike. He doesn't strike here. I'm going to call this puppy.
And give me $5 while you're at it.
I will do that. I'll take it off your tab.
No, I don't have a tab with
You owe
you.
me
I don't want to hear it. No,
25.
we're not going there. We are not going there.
25.
Get away
Take
from
it to
me.
20.
You're on drugs.
Let's see what happens first.
You got too much NyQuil.
Made
I'm
a
telling
ball
you.
change.
Oh, and look at that. And I did like that until it
right.
it walked on him 4, 6, 7, and we're pretty much over.
It is over. Less 5. You now owe me 20.
It kills me. Supposedly, I only owed him 20 before he said that I didn't do anything, and it cost me $5 for it.
Let me do the math.
So now I win, but he reduces it to where he thinks it was at the beginning, which I don't owe him anything at all.
Right. So let me do the math.
Unbelievable. No, I'm not letting you do the math.
That's what
You're
I was
horrible.
hired for.
Oh, my God. Please. Thank God you're not my accountant. Jesus. I'd be bankrupt. Well, guess what? DJ Merritt, in spite of all the craziness we've seen here,
4-9.
Look at this 4-9. Unbelievable. He's going to win 4 matches, go up the ladder, win his first title. I wouldn't have believed it, though, to be honest with you, Holland.
No. Where are we at next week?
Year-end party. Holiday
Oh,
Lanes.
that's
Liquid.
right. I'm going to show
Look at this. Ooh, good try.
I'm going to show up next weekend.
Well, that's mighty,
I'm telling
mighty
you right now.
awesome.
Me too.
I'm getting angry. No, I'm showing up.
Oh, you
out
mean
there.
you're a
Yeah,
player?
I'm getting angry.
I'm going to bring my bowling ball and everything.
Oh my God.
I've got one ball.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I'll see you in the finals, Scooter.
That's right.
It's a Manhattan made in 1947.
Nick will be
It's
running
got 3
cameras
numbers on it.
Nick will be doing it. Cameras and everything.
Really. All right, 3-6 again. You know, this combination could be a nightmare for this kid had he not won.
Yeah.
Think about it. 3-6-10, 3-6-9-10, 3-6, 3-6. Unbelievable. But even though Gary had a disappointing game, he bowled very well this weekend. It takes
2
home
weeks in a row.
$1,090.
Chop
He's
that.
still,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
It's actually funny now.
It is. 169, 191 with handicap to Gary Fridley's 161. Folks, that was one of the stranger games you're ever going to see, but DJ Merritt hangs on to win his first title in $2,079. We got to talk to him about this. I got to get in his head. I really do.
Bye-bye, everybody.
All right, so Nolan's out of here. He's got to go back to his therapist.
I have Nakalaka and pneumonia.
I'll see. At the break, I'll come back and we'll talk to our champion, DJ Merritt. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Cold Creek Lanes in Lafayette. Stick around. We'll be back in just a moment.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa, and I'm here with my new ABT champion, DJ Merritt. DJ, at the break, I looked at you and I started laughing. I'm saying, that's got to be the craziest game you've ever been in. And I honestly don't think the rest of your life you're going to be in a match like that for money that it worked out that way.
Yeah, right when I thought that I was in trouble, he, fortunately for me, he
had just as much trouble as you did.
Yeah, I didn't transition fast enough. Probably the last 2 games, I kept moving a little bit, and it just wasn't enough. It broke down a little faster.
Yeah.
Well, he had a really scuffed up ball on the outside, and I just didn't account for that. Everybody else was kind of. Wasn't really throwing the same line I was, I don't think.
Yeah, he was kind of pointing it a little bit more exaggerated.
Yeah.
But again, you can't. It's just not a good line, no matter what you got in your hand on this pattern. There's no margin for error. And realistically, Nolan and I were talking. You were probably the only one all weekend playing that line. And obviously, I personally love playing the ditch myself. You had a good look. You really did. But it was a fine line because if you leaked it a little bit, you actually let one go and you knew it was bad.
Yeah.
You throw it in the ditch. Fortunate to make the spare.
Wow, yeah. Brooklyn spare on the gutter.
Sure. And if you angled it just a little bit, it almost didn't give you a chance at all. You had a couple real high pocket hits that carried, fortunately, where I thought you were in trouble. But these new patterns they're going to drive us crazy for a while till we get how the transition really works.
Yeah, I really felt like if I stayed really kept my speed down, and played the outside, I was fine, and just keep moving just little by little. And I popped off a few decent games in qualifying, and then semis.
I think the one game today in match play, you actually had 9 strikes.
Yeah. I ended up shooting 240s, and that's what helped me make the finals. So, I threw every ball was just high pocket flush. It was a really, but the last 2 games here, God bless. Good thing I went to church this morning. My sister.
I was going to bring that
my
up.
sister's would be proud of me. She called me this morning. I'm like, I'm in church, and she's like, oh, I'll let you go. But good thing because Johnny had a good. He probably deserved to win that game, and I just got fortunate.
And it happens, of course.
Yeah.
You've been
both
there.
of us, yeah.
Exactly. All he had to do was mark in a 10th, and unfortunately he's 4-6-7, which on this pattern, obviously you've seen it. It's very easy.
Punishing.
Sure.
Too, yeah.
But
hey, I'm glad to be right here
nice
sitting
win.
here with you. Thank you.
2 weeks before Christmas, you're taking home $2,079.
$2,079. All right,
sir.
I didn't know that. All right, well, even better.
Excellent. Again, our champion,
Hi, Mom.
TJ Merritt. When we come back next week, folks, again, it's our year-end party. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be giving door prizes. We're going to have food all weekend, and we're going to have fun at Holiday Lanes. Always a great house for us. And after that, we're all going to enjoy Christmas, as is my champion DJ. So have a great week. Be careful out there, and we'll see you next week at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood. Have a great week.